Love how I do a test stream earlier and like 7 people show up. I go live here. Nothing. What is going on? What's up, Squibble? So we're gonna be doing a giveaway for. Let me pull it up here. So we're gonna be doing a giveaway at 10 for 540 gems and 1 ancient shard. I'm doing 5 of those. So what's up, Sauce? So those are all gonna start at 10. Um, that's a negative. I am not from Ohio. In fact, like that is probably my least favorite state. All due respect, but anytime I've had to travel through Ohio, it has been a not enjoyable experience. I'm from Montana or Missouri. I've got so one of my best friends is from Arizona, Missouri. Yep. No, I'm in Eastern time zone, but I'm not from Ohio. In fact, there was a possibility that I might end up be my family might end up going to Ohio, um, and thankfully, at least for now, that has not happened. So, from Pennsylvania, now live in Missouri. Nice. I think this account can actually do this. Oh, those are not plugged in. But I'm gonna tell this account to go ahead and do this. And you served? What branch? You know what? I got to tell you, I have been I've really enjoyed Kansas actually. It's one of the places where if we could it would be in consideration, I think. as a place that we might want to go, me and my family. Um, I don't know, Skydoodle. How is Ash? I just made up a content creator. I didn't know who to say there. I just wanted to do the self burn really badly. Um, you are Army 11 mechanized. Okay. Um, so I did 10 years in the Air Force. I got out about 5 or 6 years ago now. Something like that. Yeah, yeah. So I stayed. I went TDY. Sorry. I went. I temporarily was at another base for a week, and when I went to that base, we stayed at my friend's house in Kansas, and it was very pleasant area. The house that they had was very nice. Um, and I just everything about it was very a lot like what I grew up in, like a small town, but not. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say without sounding like pretentious, I guess. But it was just like a nice small town that was nearby larger cities and wasn't like the small towns that you see in the movies, right? Like it was a large population. It wasn't like everybody knew each other's name small. So, been out now for 10 years, med boarded. Oh, yeah. Well, at least you get the disability, right? I'm in that same boat. It's so weird because if like when military people meet military people in person and they're like, oh yeah, I got med boarded out or whatever, I'd be like, what percentage did you get? Like I'd be at like there's just a instant bond. I've learned this because the job that I'm at is like a glorified greeter, and like today I was talking to a Korean war veteran. Well, so he served during Korea, but he didn't go to Korea. But like we just instant bond. I'm talking to this like 90-year-old dude, and like we're just chatting like we were best friends because he was an Air Force veteran, and I was. No, I hear that. I'm 80%, but it's a wonderful supplemental. You know. All right. What's up, Pink Ponage? Since I got some of you here, I kind of want to do a test on this. Okay, so I see how it works now. Oh, you got 100. Nice. I'm assuming that's the good 100 where you can still work. These last 24 hours have been nuts for you, Chris. I hope in a good way. Um, so I'm doing a test right now. So if y'all want to type in test block in the chat, You don't have to, but actually, I'd prefer it if like Sky Doodle, don't type it. Um, I'm just gonna watch kind of what the or you will. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay. There's a delay. That's not your fault. Um, okay, caps doesn't matter. I'm learning here. Okay. All right, we're gonna say that that's enough, right? We're gonna call that enough, because Ponage didn't do it yet. But and then if I hit roll it, so Nick would have won it. Okay, and then I can restart. Oh, that just completely redoes it. Oh, so I could just take 5 people from everybody that applies. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And then reset. Maxed up Arbiter, pulled a Stag Knight and Mordecai, and then got Draco. Nice. What's up, Flakes? How you doing? Okay. So now that I know how this works, we're not going to do it yet, and I'll make sure that we'll do a different like entry keyword for it. But yeah, we're gonna start those at 10. Just to fill in everybody that is here a little bit later. I'm doing 5 giveaways, or so 5 people will get the giveaway. You will get 540 gems and 1 ancient shard in Raid Shadow Legends. Now you will need to, for the winners, you will need to contact me and get me your UMID, which um, is right here, just your player ID. You can actually just hit copy and then send that to me. So you would need to go into the Discord to do it. So that's just a little disclaimer. If you don't want to participate, you do not have to. But the Discord information is right there. What's up, Not Serious? Sky, I didn't want you to enter for the test because I wanted to see how it would populate. But I didn't need you to not enter. It was very obvious how it populated. I was just trying to learn how the system works because I don't want to jip anybody. What's up, freak? Oh, I'm glad you picked a good night, a good day to be up early, freak, because we are doing a giveaway today in about 15 minutes. So hopefully adopting a Sphinx cat. Cool. Um, Grats on your Odin. I missed mine by less than 200 points. My son got his, though. I did happen to get Teox the other day, thankfully. Him and Thor has already done great things. Yeah, I haven't had the time to level people up. I'm going to be doing that um, soon. So don't worry, Not Serious. It's okay. The giveaway has not started yet. Everything's going to start at 10 p.m., so we have some time. It's not a Harima or Odin giveaway. I am giving away I should just make a thing for it. 540 gems and 1 ancient shard to 5 different people in the chat. So we're going to be using Nightbot to figure out who wins the giveaways. So more to come on that. I already tested everything. Everything's working fine. Basically, I'm going to tell everybody, hey, here's a keyword. You're going to type in the keyword to enter yourself in the giveaway, and then I'll pick 5 winners from that. And I do make well, I'll shout it out as we get closer again too. But this is a huge part in thanks to the Knights of Teleria podcast. Blazin in particular hooked me up to be able to do this giveaway today. So I want to give him a special shout out, special thank you for that. And everybody on the podcast because they were great. They were great. We had a great time. For those of you that haven't seen it yet. There was a podcast that I was on. This is my second time being on it. It's called the Knights of Teleria podcast. It is a Raid Shadow Legends podcast. You can find it over on Blazen's channel. Let me go ahead and find the link to it. Your fourth 6-star today in 23 days of the game. It is insanely fast, but it's reasonable when you consider people that can play all the time, right? Like if you look at the ninja account, if I had been spending my gems, I could definitely have several more leveled up to 6 stars by now. Gear can play a big factor in that too. If you get some better rolls on gear early on than I think I did on this account, and get your campaign farmer up and running faster, that can be really beneficial. Also, they might be spending money. I'm not saying you are, I'm just saying that's a possibility. Yeah, I'm slow when it comes to grinding, especially when it comes to school. Yeah, so for me, work, content creation, family time, and then me time, right? I need to take time to go play a game I want to play sometimes, right? So yeah, but between all of that, it's been rough to be able to get my champions that I want leveled on all 3 accounts. In fact, Skydoodle will tell you, he's one of the officers in my clan, and he'll tell you, hey, I wish Roadblock paid more attention to his Hydra teams on the main account because he could be doing a lot more points than what he's doing. Blazen's the man. When I first started playing, he was the first streamer I started watching, helped me out a bunch. Oh yeah, no, he's awesome. He's been a huge help to me in content creation. Been watching his videos, looking up to him as a mentor. I haven't told him that, but he is. He's I'm his secret mentee, um, like a secret admirer. My first attack boot, I got a quad crit rate. Yeah, yeah, nice roll. Yeah, some peeps forget that raid should not be top priority. Time is indeed on your side. You're free to play. I got. No, I got $3 pack at day 1 for some shards. Gotcha. But yeah, no, I love new accounts. Well, and so like that's the position that I'm in right now. Like my main account, man, you guys are gonna get real mad at this. So my main account, I can level up just about anybody that I want to right now. Um, Thor is already, by the way, just a heads up, Thor is already uh 60 and fully ascended. He's just not geared yet. I'm a little low on gear for him, I feel like. Um, I should consider who I need to book here, though. I mean, yeah, I should make sure I put at least that one book into Armand's. RB was the first raid streamer I subscribed to, and also my first membership went to him. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, my first was Ash. I found him first. Um, Very much have enjoyed his content. I kind of don't know why I put books into... I mean, I did say I wanted to build a team. I don't know that I'm going to build a team for him, is the thing. I'm being kind of lazy about it. I don't think I need the books on Theodore. I might need books on Calbalax for the team I'm building, but I don't think I do. I think it's going to be Thor and the rabbit, maybe? Let's see. I regret it now, though, seeing his luck in champs. Well, he really helped with his guides. Then I expanded out to other creators, then found Roadblock's free-to-play series and got hooked. Well, thank you. I'm glad you got hooked. Roadblock is a rude guy. Don't tell him I told y'all. How'd you figure that out? I kept my secret so safe. Oh, you're right. That's why I have books into Wixwell. The Wixwell team for Hydra. I forgot. But then Yannicka might also need booked, and she's not even here. What is the best way to get legendary books? Feels like I'm lacking in that area. Clan boss. So my clan, every single day, we kill Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare, right? And so I get 2 Transcendent chests, and each one of those chests can have a legendary or an epic book. Likewise from Nightmare, each one of those chests can have a legendary or an epic book. So as far as the best place, that would be it. The second best place, in my opinion, is going to be Doom Tower. So if you look in Doom Tower Hard, legendary book. Oh, I don't know how many of them are actually in normal. I don't think there's a lot in normal. I might overlook some of them. I'm only right now looking in the bosses. Yeah, there's a epic book. Yeah. So I think I've already got one of them. Was one of these bosses, I think, was a legendary book. So that's another good place. And then, of course, events and tournaments. Now, a big chunk of them are because I completely filled out summon rushes recently. And that's all. That's like 3 books. As an early free-to-play player, most content creators aren't relevant to me. Their accounts are 4 years ahead, and fusions don't mean anything to me. Yeah, that's actually why I do the content that I do in the way that I do it. I've had a similar experience. For example, when I first started playing the game on this main account, I have Saurus here, who is leveled up, right? I wanted a campaign farmer, and so I watched a video from Ash. No ill will, no disrespect towards him. It's just that's who created the video, talking about Saurus being a great campaign farmer. I built him. I put gear on him. He sucked, and I couldn't figure it out. Ultimately, what I later was able to learn, I wasn't at the gear level to be able to make that him work. His gear requirement was so much higher to be a campaign farmer than that of who I ended up pulling not long after, which was Fellhound. And Fellhound was easier for me to build. You can even see like some of this gear, like 4-star crit damage, right? Like this isn't necessarily crazy good gear or anything. And I learned at this point, it was easier for me to build him out because I could build him in defense and attack. So I was able to get double, if I had a piece that had defense and attack on it, I was able to hit that. So, but that was one of those times where I learned early on, hey, just because there's a video out there that says this is an option doesn't mean it's right for your account. Which is why I'm very careful when people try to ask me questions, and I'll I'll say, if you're looking for this, you want this. If you're looking for this, you want this, right? Because I don't want to give people blanket flat information in this game is never the case, right? If somebody says who should be my next 60 and gives me five choices, and Trunda's, or let's say they give me five choices and they're all epics and Genbo's one of them, and Genbo is the, everything else is like regular epics and he's the void epic. I'm like, oh, you should build Genbo. Meanwhile, they have a Baron, or they have Georgid already built, right? I'm just looking at it from a perspective of five champions, but that doesn't do them any good. They already have a nuker. They should build one of those epic supports that, while not as good, can give them more value to their account. And this is a big flaw that happens in content creation, because I do a lot of account takeovers. And so, for example, people will see me on my account have really, really good luck in Clan Boss with Claude, right? And they'll be sitting there having a better support. Like, I'm thinking like maybe, oh, I can't remember her name. It's right on the tip of my tongue. But they might have somebody in their roster such as Rector Draft. It always pops up right when I click on the faction, right? And I think I would prefer a Rector Draft personally over Claude, depending. It's situational. We'll say that much, right? But they're gonna say, well, Claude worked for Roadblock, so I'm gonna build Claude. It doesn't have to be Rector. It could be any champion that's better than Claude and would have fulfilled Claude's role for them on their account, but they built Claude because they saw me use him. And that's something that, I've had people come and tell me, oh, I can't build a Wixwell team because I don't have Anchorite. But they have like four other buff extenders, and I'm like, you don't, or I don't have Godseeker is another one, and it's like, just find another buff extender. What are you talking about? Um, I used to watch other creators, but his free to play was somewhat different. I'm glad that you guys appreciate the free to play and that I'm different. I try to be, not intentionally. I just try to be honest and real. Um, Clan Boss will spend $3 billion every time those offers show up. I have an idea for Clan Boss team: Kale for damage, Taragi and Claude for heal and protection, and two Painkeeper for skill reset. What do you think? Kinda immortal? Certainly not immortal. Um, I think, not knowing, I no, why Kale? I mean, you said do you have Ninja, or do you have any, like, who's like a legendary damage dealer or somebody better than Kale? That team will not live very, like, you'll get extra turns out of it because of the consistency, but you're still going to get about the same amount of turns as what my team is getting, without the damage. Go Gray. I'm using Wallmaster Athorian as a farmer alongside as a Hydra damage dealer. Nice. You want to join? Yes, infinite poison, but poison has its limitations as a damage dealing ability. Um, First of all, you can only have up to 10 stacks of it, and even then, you're going to want other debuffs there, right? Second of all, there are better poisoners than Kale, so you may not have them, which respect, like, Kale is the guy to go to there. But if you have Ninja or even a Sun Wukong, who are, Ninja was a promo code, and Sun Wukong is somebody that is a promo code again, I think. Um, they would probably do better damage for you. But even the possibility of Loki with Brimstone could potentially, I'm not saying it will, but could potentially do more damage. And it would be worth testing. But one thing I think a lot of people do, because old school clan boss guides have been all about um, poisons. That's an early game strategy at this point. Maybe a little bit into the mid game, but like late game clan boss teams now are looking for hard hitters. big, heavy damage dealers capitalizing on the very powerful gear that we have access to in the game now. So it's just something to keep in mind that, you know, there might be somebody better. Uh, Also, yeah, Christopher, great point. It requires the boss to take a turn. So really fast teams with great gear, it's a DPS loss. Um, in fact, I'm not a fan of Frozen Banshee anymore in 2024. HP burn is probably less overall damage than poison, but it's good damage. Activation is where you get a lot of damage in because then you don't have to wait for Clan Boss to take a turn. But if, let's say, you have an unkillable team and your damage dealer is an HP burn, right, and he just places it just to make things easier, it's only gonna do the same amount of damage every time because it's based on him taking a turn. So, um, okay, so got onto an account I haven't played in forever. I have the revival thingy going, newish account. One of the rewards shot me all the way to gold 5. Like, what the hell? Can't do arena now. Usually burns work if someone can activate them. Exactly. Gala is good damage. I don't know that she would be necessarily great on clan boss. I'm not saying Kale's a bad idea. By the way, you're like 24 days in. I get that. I just assumed that you might have had one of the free legendaries like Ninja or Wukong, or you may have pulled the legendary, right? Poisons are just easy and they're easy to build. You don't need insane gear to make poisons work, which is why content creators are so quick to say, yeah, go with poisons. So, but like for me, for example, Kale's replacement is already on the roster and leveled to 40, and that is Rowan right here because Rowan on a 3-turn cooldown versus Kale's 4-turn cooldown on a 3-turn cooldown has a 4 times hitter with a 100% chance of placing poisons. That means 4-time poisons every time they use this ability. Kale only does a 50% chance. So these don't always land. This always lands the exact same ability as Kale, but better, right? And Void. So affinity doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's Force. It doesn't matter if it's Spirit. It doesn't matter at all. So Rowan is the replacement for Kale on my roster. Now, I'm not saying you need to have a Rowan. I'm simply saying that there may be a better poison damage dealer on your roster, or maybe potentially somebody better. Like I would, if I didn't have Rowan, Occult Brawler would be the replacement for Kale. Somehow Loki doesn't seem to impress me anymore. Maybe because I don't have champs to pair with him, or maybe because it's Stone Skin. You don't have gear, yeah. Well, you're gonna need some gear to complete those arbiter. Yeah, he'll eventually get the gear. I guess I'm just saying, be mindful of future options. Loki doesn't impress you much. For me, Loki is a speed booster, right? Um, and a increase attack. That's the way that and like a little bit of mini control is the way I look at it. So it is a target enemy, but still it can be very effective. And I really like the A1. An AoE A1, you could put a stun set on him and get a little bit of extra control maybe. But yeah, increase attack champion for me, right? Because he would be better than what Spirit Host does, right? And he's a legendary, higher health pool, easier to keep alive, all those things. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get the first giveaway done here. Okay. So I need everybody to listen up very carefully, and I am going to type something in chat in just a second here. Um, so to I'm going to give everybody the information. Okay. So I have 5 giveaways. Each of them will be 540 gems and 1 ancient shard. You will need to get access to my Discord to give me your. I suppose you could give it to me in chat. It's not a super secret thing, but I would need your UMID number. So that's this number. If you just go into Plarium, right, and you go to info, that's this number right here. You can even click copy ID and very easily get me that information. But I would need that information, and then you'll receive in a couple of days. You'll receive the gear in your inbox, or the items. Sorry, not gear, items, right? The gem, 540 gems and 1 ancient shard. So, what we're gonna do is, if you want to enter, all you need to do is type in "road away," all one word, just like that. That is going to enter you into the um, giveaway. Okay. Okay. No, vodka did it. All right. So we're gonna do one of these now, and because I'm an asshole, I'm gonna make you guys stick around. We'll keep on doing these over the course of the event. So I'm gonna be nice and leave vodka in it. I know he's a mod. Look, there's no favoritism. There's no nothing here. If he gets the first one, it's not gonna count. I'll say that right now. um, just because that looks shady as all hell. Yeah, that's true. Vodka is the indirect, and I'm joking about the not counting. Um, okay, so last chance. Looks like everybody has been included in it. So I'm gonna press this, and that's gonna pick a winner. All right. So Nick is our first winner. Um, Go ahead, Nick, and message me in Discord your or you can put it in the chat if you want. And I'm gonna go ahead. Let me. But congrats, Nick, on your first win there. You were sleeping and got up to pee. All right. So I'm keeping all of those on a notepad. And okay, so what should we do in the meantime? Um, Probably I need to do Hydra because I only have a handful of hours left before it resets. So we'll do a little bit of Hydra while we're waiting for the next one. I did make the second clan. Let me grab the link for that. And you know what? We're gonna do that really quickly. I forgot I recorded that video. I didn't put that video out. Um, no, that's not it. Dang it. There we go. Okay. I'm not reading chat right now, guys. Just bear with me while I try to figure some stuff out very quickly. All right, let's see if this works. Cool. That's the Google Doc to apply to the clan. It is technically for both clans, and we'll divide people up as necessary. Let me get caught up on chat here. I probably won't hold prisms. I'm gonna get one set of prisms, hopefully on 2 accounts, and maybe on the ninja account. I think I already applied. No, no. Okay, so Carlos, I think I saw your application today. Um, that is not what I mean by application. What I just linked to you is the application we're going to use. There's not enough information that people can give me in the application process in game. We're not going to use that. So that application that I put out is for us to kind of get a feel for people that we want to be in the clan. So yeah, fill that out. That's gonna get sent up, and then we've got 29 slots in the no, 28 slots in the militia, which is the kind of learning clan. And then in the Vanguard here, we have we will have a couple of spots when some people get moved down. So even if you don't want to be in the militia, if you want to be in the Vanguard and you think that you can put up, good enough points and a performance to be, up here in our clan, go ahead and apply, and you may end up being accepted to the Vanguard, or you may be accepted to the militia, which is where the ninja account is going to get moved to in a couple of days. So, but let's do a little bit of Hydra. I'm just going to go with my tried and true team here. I'm not going to stress too much about it. This is, of course, provided I can find the people that are in the team. And Ugo. I mean, the Epic pool doesn't seem too good, nor the Legos, except Artac. Well, for you to save the rewards, you'd have to earn them and not collect them, right? Until after the event ends. Damn it, Bobby. All right. I can do the spider on my accounts. I'm just not doing it. Honestly, I'm just not. Yeah, who is in the event pool real quick? So I'm looking at it from a point of view of my ninja account. Like, I'd like Trumbor if I could get him. Tagore as well is pretty good, although I think I kind of have his kit already, except for the decreased defense. Although I do like the passive there too. Ultimate Galek, not the best anymore, but still a good burner. Sand Slash is a good option for your Wixwell teams, potentially. And I love Duke. But out of all of these, I thought this kit wasn't that bad, and people made... okay. Yeah, not anything great. This guy's supposed to be OP, from what I'm hearing. But like from an early game perspective, you know, there's some decent options in here. I wouldn't be upset. Yeah, it's basically always active. It's so hard to keep people in the game. Like for example, even on our main clan, um, we've got somebody that was very active for a long time that's been gone for 6 days. So it's hard for people to stay active in the game and um, you know. What? I don't have him, so I can't look at what you're trying to have me look at. I don't think. Ah, okay. Got it. Oh, hey, check. Oh, I can't show you because I just started the Hydra, but I am one fragment away from Varl right now. Oh, I don't want to hit there anymore. We'll go here. But feel free to keep the questions rolling in chat. If you guys have any questions, you want to talk about anything at all, just let me know. Just trying to keep entertained. We'll do the next. We'll do the next one. I don't want to make you guys sit around forever because I know some of you are just here for the giveaway, which is fine. We'll do the next phase on the giveaway in like 3 minutes. All right. So my honest answer to that, Christopher, is this team because I came up with it. And I know it's not like a super fancy team or anything, but like I don't think anybody was really talking about the combination of Ancora and Padrig when Padrig came out. And so like I thought this was really cool. It's not good anymore. Like, there are much better teams than this, but it's something that I didn't just cut and paste from another content creator, and I was proud of that fact. So, if I'm being honest, this is my favorite team. Plus, it gets to use Acrizia. It hurts my soul that the game has developed so far that Acrizia is now power crept. They wanted to nerf this chick. Like, a year ago, people were up in arms saying Acrizia is BS, and she needs to be nerfed. And now it's like, Acrizia who? I pulled all my shards on the progressive chance pull. Bonk almost kicked me right there on the spot. What's up, Isaac? So for those of you just joining, I've seen a few new names. If you type road away, all one word, in the chat, you will be entered for the giveaway that I'm doing, and we're going to do the next one in about a minute. Okay? Okay. Hold on 1 second. Did you say okay at the same time I did? Well, I love my wife. Now this is going to be number 2 of the giveaways. I have 5 total. Just to reiterate what you're getting from the giveaway, it is 540 gems, 540 gems, and 1 ancient shard. You don't need to re-enter if you've already entered. Typing it once is all you need to do. It will enter you, and then you do not need to type it again. No. I'm not going to go like person by person, but most of you are still enrolled in it that were enrolled in it before. But yeah, if you're interested in the giveaway, looking at you, Hammerden, you need to type road away, one word, in the chat. I will type it for you guys. Road away. Yep. All right. Well, we are a minute over, so we'll go ahead and do this. I just wanted to get my big Acrizia hit in there. Okay. So we're going to select the next one. And here we go. Oh, so we'll roll it. Peckham! Congratulations. You've been a member of this for a very, very long time. So what you need to do is in Raid, you need to click on your player profile. You're going to go here to info. You're going to copy this information and you're going to message this to me. You can put it in chat or you can message me in Discord, whatever you would like to do with it. And I will add it to the list. So we're going to go back and do some Hydra here. We've got 3 more of those left to go. Awesome. Thank you, thank you. I've got that added. To the list. What's up, Kevin? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome everybody to the stream. Ow. Oh, my wrist just really cracked. You failed at Carnage? Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. But you get him next rotation, yeah? One stage you can't beat. Got it. We're on a really good pace for damage on this run, by the way. Golden materials from Bannerlords, Barbarians, and Lizardmen now. Oh, yeah, legendary materials. Gotcha. I was like, golden. Took me a second. But congrats. Yeah, I need to get my faction wars in line on the free-to-play. Oh, you guys are getting beat. We D-ranked a little too far. We're rank 1 for this personal rewards. I mean, we're killing it. But it's just funny that we may have gone a little too far down. No, I have yours, Peckham. You're good to go. So basically, I'm going to give this list to Blazin, and you guys should get the rewards from the inbox in-game in a couple of days once that goes through. Big shout out to Blazin, by the way. You guys should thank him. And here, you know what? Why don't we watch, since I pulled it up. Maybe I can find the moment here. All right, that did not like being fast forwarded, so
his name is Game Leap. He started a few.
But for me personally, doing the content creator thing.
His Twitch link in chat. He started streaming.
We should include that in there because
I'd love to be able to get him affiliated.
Shout out.
Well, yeah. Again, rest in peace to Anonymous. I wasn't familiar with them because I'm kind of new into the community here, but I did hear about that through the person that I want to shout out. Cheap Vodka. I know he's a couple of you guys. He's in your communities and whatever, but for me personally, doing the content creator thing, he gets shout out twice. The Robin to my Batman. Actually, he's more of the Batman, honestly. But anytime you know, I say something, the first thing I do, I look over at chat and I'm like, okay, am I right? Like, okay, if I didn't say anything, I'm good, right? So,
It's so true.
yeah, just wanted to give him a shout out because he really has. I don't know that I'd
And you have been killing it.
give him a shout out because he has been helping me a lot
All right, we'll just let it play.
lately, and both in stream and behind the scenes. So I wanted to shout him out.
All right, excellent. So my shout out's actually going to be to Roblox because man, you have been killing it on YouTube. And I mean, I'm loving your live streams. I'm not always active in chat because sometimes I'm driving and I'm just listening or I'm watching your videos. But you've been killing it and you're doing a great job. That said, I'm gonna throw a little bit of a monkey wrench here. So on your next live stream, I want you to pick 5 of your viewers, and each
That's
one
what
of them
we're
is
doing.
gonna get 540 gems and 1 epic book. Is that an epic book or is it an ancient shard, Ken?
540 gem, 1 ancient shard.
1 ancient shard. So 5 of your viewers are gonna get 540 gems and an ancient
So
shard.
that's
You
where
need to
this is
get me
coming
their
from. That's where the
UMID.
giveaway is coming from. So make sure that you guys recognize Blazin and everybody on the Knights of Teleria podcast there for giving me, man, I haven't even had, I was so in shock when he said that. And because of like, I don't want to say, because I feel like people a lot of time, I've never been diagnosed with ADHD or anything like that, but because of the way, I'm just going to say because of the way my brain works, immediately I was like, how do I do this? How do I do a giveaway? What am I, you know, like, and so I feel like I didn't do it justice to say thank you. And so if this video makes it to any of you guys on the Knights of Teleria podcast, I cannot put into words how grateful I am. It's an honor to be considered for this. Like, it really is. And just to hear those of you that have been established in Raid Shadow Legends content creation for as long as you have tell me that I'm killing it it means so much. It really, really does. And I mean, I can still remember when I made my first video and it was for my clan, just so that I think it was just like, oh, hey, this is how I do this boss or whatever, right? I think it was like maybe a Dark Fae or something. I never wanted to be, I mean, I wanted to be a content creator. I when I started Raid up though and made content creation in Raid, I didn't want to be a Raid content creator. Will she survive this? Yeah. Okay. My wife just said, boo, I'm boring. My wife's not about the sappy emotional stuff that I'm about, guys. Ooh. Okay. That's a little tricky, but I don't think it's impossible. She can't steal anything worse at this point other than turn meter, so. Well, that sucks. Archer. Archer's doing the hex. Can't hit there now. Just hit here. No hex yet.
I'll just sit there. I'd rather not trigger the counterattack right now. This is just getting a little hairy here. Alright, there's my provoke. Hex is up. We've stabilized now. That was basically a misplay on my part, by the way, because I failed to recognize. I should have saved my Ugo block buffs. And I was also too eager with using my A2 on Newt. I shouldn't have done that. I think Newt dies from this, but we're going to find out. Yeah. Because his heal comes after he takes the damage, and he does too much to himself. But that's fine. We can revive him easily enough. I'm back from the dead. Left the stream for a minute to go grab food. Okay, let me double check. So you're back. You are still entered in the event. Just so you know. Wait. Yeah, you're still entered in the event. I've never heard that song. Well, I probably have. I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh! Missed me. I was, I feel like just a little bit. Well, I didn't really watch the I was the right age group. I didn't watch WB cartoons, though. I watched, Toonami. Dude, this guy needs to... Uh-oh. Oops. I almost did it again. Oh, she's got heal stop on. Shoot. I want to get rid of this head. So I can get turn meter. And I get time to hopefully get her back in action. I'm gonna not use that for right now. We'll just hit here. Because I don't want him to pop until I have her, like, in a better spot. There we go. And this should heal her up. I don't understand why this did... Oh, it didn't do damage to her. She just replaced the shield she had. Alright, there we go. And we are recovered. Cool, okay. I don't know, I only watched Looney Tunes and stuff from the 60s to 80s. I grew up on that stuff when I was really young, because that's what I would watch at my grandparents'. But I hated it when I got older. Digimon, love the first 2 seasons of Digimon. The when it was the original group, and then Kari and TK's second group. The stuff after that isn't bad, it just doesn't have the nostalgia hit for me when I go back and watch it. they're all of these shows, like I try to watch them with my kids, and I don't know if it's their attention spans are just different than what ours were or what the case is, but they never keep up, and then I also usually fall asleep because it's like, oh, let's watch it on the couch and cuddle and get comfortable, and I'm like all comfortable and I've already watched it, and I'm a dad, so I'm always tired. I watched Woody Woodpecker as a young kid. I watched Blue's Clues as a kid that was probably too old to watch Blue's Clues. It was very entertaining, man. But it was with the original guy you're talking about, Steve. That and Gullah Gullah Island. I loved those shows for whatever reason. Yeah, Static Shock was I missed that. I completely missed that one. That was, I don't know if it was like, I feel like saying but mainly it was WB shows that I just never got into them for whatever reason. Like even Pokemon, I never watched the show. There were some episodes that I did watch for one reason or another. If Toonami was blacked out for some reason, you know, like I don't know if you guys had with the old television, there'd be like a day where, oh, there's this charity event going on, so no one's airing on this channel, and so I'd go watch Pokemon or whatever. But so you say that, Christopher, and like compared to most people's teams, I completely agree with that. But if you compare it to Skydoodle and Vodka's teams, it's not. I know this is gonna kill her, but I really need him to die. Like, I'd rather just do the damage and revive her than have him up anymore, because he's just too annoying. This should kill him too. And because it killed him, I didn't take the damage, so Newt lives. Oh, didn't actually want to hit there. But yeah, this team I really like. Just the basic concept of the team is ally attack with Ancora means I'm constantly refreshing cooldowns, while still gaining huge benefits to the team. Turn meter, cleansing, shields, increased speed, cleansing, and he brings the ally attack. So that's the idea behind the team. Unfortunately, like I said, this doesn't compete with anybody else that's doing Ultra Nightmare. Like, you know, there are a lot of better teams out there than this one. Hey, I have a team that still used Acrizia, even though I'm trying to replace her. Maybe Thor. Newt is his weakling. Yeah, I don't really want Newt in this team, to be honest. And I don't have a top tier. Now, I could use Thor or Varl whenever I get one of them to replace Newt, potentially. Aside from Mikage, who's your most wanted champion right now? Mikage is only my most wanted on the free to play account, to be clear. I have a +1 Mikage on the main account. Or hell, any and everyone in chat, who's y'all's most wanted? Mine is between Narcissus or Hefrak. So my most wanted champion on the main account is Toshiro, the mythical. And that's partly because he's good, but he also looks cool as hell. My most wanted on the free-to-play, Sify, Duchess. I need a support on that account very, very badly. I need a top-tier support on that account. So, Flakes, I set it up as a command in the chat. So anybody can just type !recruit, and that will put the link in the chat. Oh, yeah, Narcissus is definitely one that's up there for me as well, because exactly what you're talking about. I have Korra, but I don't have Narcissus, and he's extremely meta and can bypass a lot of mechanics that are in the tough teams right now. So, totally agree with that sentiment. Narcissus is definitely up there on the list. I just really want another mythical champion. Is kind of what it comes down to. If I was gonna say, if you were gonna ask me what Void champion I want the most on my main account, it's Narcissus. Just because of how meta he is. If I'm not mistaken, doesn't he also bypass yeah, so he doesn't get the damage reduction from Harima, right? Hitting hard is not always the key to winning a fight. Terras can be the hardest hitter in the game. Doesn't matter if everyone's got stone skin. Or you could have the hardest hitter in the game, Harima, in there, and they don't ignore defense, right? As an example. That's something that I run into a lot in Tag Team Arena, which is causing me struggles. Yeah, I can't wait to test him. A little nutcracker named Georgid. Well, Georgid is only situational, though. Like, it's not always guaranteed. Because he has a % chance to ignore defense. Ooh, that was a bad play. I'm gonna regret that. I need Ugo to take a turn really, really badly here. Or sorry, Ugo. I should have hit here. Oh, good. Okay, didn't target new. That's not so bad. Okay. I know his single target ignores stone skin. What I'm referring to with Georgid is his 50% chance to ignore 50% of defense. Doesn't always proc. Right? If everything procs, he does true damage. If nothing procs, he does the squeaky duck sound. No, but I guess what I'm saying is that, yes, he can ignore stone skin, but that doesn't always mean that you get the kill. I love him. I'm not knocking on one of my, favorite pulls on this account, to be perfectly clear. I found that it can be a little frustrating sometimes when you don't get the result that you were looking for. I'm gonna try. Damn it! And that's gonna hit like a wet noodle too. Yeah, no, I love him. I use him. Speaking of bosses, I actually use him in a lot of fights in Doom Tower. He's my wave clear, and then he'll do good damage against the boss. Okay. Let's go ahead and do another giveaway. So for those of you that have joined us recently, just to fill you in, I am doing a giveaway, and we are currently giving away for 5 players, given 2 away already, 540 gems and 1 ancient shard. You will need to give me your in-game ID, your Plarium ID, or UMID. People call it different things, but that's this number right here. You don't need to enter that now, but if you win, you'll need to give me that information. But if you want to enter, go ahead and type in the chat, road away. So that will enter you into the event. If you have not already entered into it, you will need to type that in so that you can be a part of the event. And then give it a little bit of time for everybody to go ahead and type in road away, and then I will go ahead and do it. So, no, if you've already typed it, you do not need to retype it. Flakes, you are still in it, but guys, if I see anybody alarming that's a regular in here, I would tell you if you weren't in it, okay? Everybody, basically the whole chat is in it. We're good, okay? The only person that's not in it is Ayano Sora. But they haven't typed it this entire time. I don't think they want to be a part of it. So, okay. So everybody is in. We are going to go ahead and start. Here we go. What are the odds? This is random, at least as random as this thing can get. So, congrats, Flakes. You can type your... So, I need your ID info, right? You can either DM me that in Discord, or you can go ahead and put it in the chat. Nobody can really do anything with it. It's just your ID number. But congratulations, Flakes.
Take your time. Also, a quick note, if you are on a delay, you can just refresh the stream or make sure that there's a live button on it if you want to make sure that you're at the current date of the current timestamp of the live stream. Sometimes you can fall behind. It's happened to people in the chat before where they didn't realize they were behind by like 20 minutes. So I don't want anybody to miss out on the event because your stream is behind. Because where on Twitch it doesn't let you watch in the past, on YouTube you can watch. You can go back and watch any part of it that you want to. That part I don't know about, Christopher. I do know that I've activated the chat to be saved. So when you watch this back, the chat is saved. I've turned that feature on. I don't know if that helps you at all. If that helps your issue at all, but it is a thing. I've only recently done that for the last couple of weeks, though. So if you're, maybe it's something that was a problem before. All right. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right, and we still have 2 more to go. You need the gem so badly. So this isn't really something that you guys would look a lot at, right? But earlier in the week, I was very excited about getting to 1,470 subscribers. And I just want to shout out really quickly that we're actually now at 2,200 subscribers. The last shard pull video, I usually get maybe 1,000 views is kind of what I'm hoping to get on a shard pull, maybe 1,500 or 2,000, and I got 5,417 views on that one. So you guys with the comments and the likes and the algorithm stuff has caused it to really pop off. Also, vodka, this is kind of a thing for you too. I'm really starting to notice the Raid Shadow Legends community a little bit more. Like, for example, when I mentioned your name on the on on the podcast, I saw like everyone's head nod up and down. Everybody knew who you were, which I know you've told me that before, right? But there was just that moment, and then like I saw, I think Priest Guardian was in the chat for Blazen's stream, and he was also. Is the listing still up for the tournament? It might not be. It is. Okay. And what made me think of it is Priest Guardian just left a comment. But yeah, he put up 31st place in Raid Shadow Legends in this. No one came close to Crypto. But yeah, it was like I was like, wait a minute, I know that name. He's in my chat. He's in the chat right now. I was just like, oh man. This dude's everywhere. And apparently same thing with you, Vodka, too. So I feel like, yo, Vodka hates this, and I'm gonna tell you how I know. Because anytime I start to say something nice about him, he goes silent in the chat. If I was gonna be like, Ancora's cooldown is a 4-turn cooldown or something, he's like, no, that's a 3-turn cooldown roadblock. But the moment I'm like, Vodka, I love you, you're awesome, he's like, what's the Homer fading back into the bushes from The Simpsons? You're showering? Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, good. Our damage caught back up, too. This is actually turning into a really good run. Speaking of hungry, I went and grabbed this I don't want to give anybody a plug, but I grabbed a sandwich to eat right before I started recording because I had this delusion that I would eat it. I have not even opened it. But I am starting to get a little bit hungry. We're almost done. I'm probably after, I think so, because my only thing to do tonight, if you guys want me to stay on and keep doing Clan Boss, I'll do it, and we can just hang out and chat. But if not, I'm probably just going to go do this offline and watch some content on the other thing, because I didn't get these runs done tonight. But tomorrow, I am going to be putting up a ton of points in CVC. I don't think I'm going to live stream it, because I love streaming. Y'all distract me, and not your fault, my fault, right? Let me rephrase that. I get distracted by you guys, and then end up not doing any of the stuff I want to do when I'm streaming. Because I feel like I have to be entertaining, and it's not fun to watch me click rebattle 15 times, right? So,
Yeah, the monthly gem pack, I believe most people view that as like one of the better packs to get in the game. I got it for a couple of months. I would do the monthly gem pack. I don't do it anymore, but if I need gems, I'm not afraid to start it up again. I think I'm actually going to... bad affinity, so we'll just take the set out. Are you going to bed? Kayla? None yet? Okay, good. Love you. Good night. Oh, I beat. I know you guys are gonna be. Some of you will be saddened by this news, but I beat Space Marine. It was awesome. I'll answer. Yeah, I like your comment there, Nick. I'll respond to that in a second. But Space Marine was a blast. So like the final thing, it's like this last stand where all these enemies are coming out of a portal, and you're just like with a pistol. Think like Saving Private Ryan, where he's like shooting at the tank with the pistol, and then yeah, big save. And then, yeah, big save, you know, the heroes, more heroes come in, and then you do, like, another little short mission after that, and that kind of completes the story, but there's more to be coming. I know there's going to be another race. Well, so everything that they're teasing is about, I hate it when that happens. The Necrons, which are really, really cool. They're my second favorite race in the Warhammer universe. Just aesthetically. I think I'll go here because I think we can kill it. Look, here's the thing. I'm all for it. But I just want to be careful because I've been warned by other content creators. Like, playing other games is all well and good, but you could lose, you know, if I didn't get the most recent boost in subscribers, like I'd be probably a lot more scared. I just don't want to lose subscribers, right? I don't want to lose viewership and risk damaging my channel long term, you know? I mean, eventually, when we get to a certain size on this channel, I'm probably going to create a second channel and schedule non-raid content on that. Can I tell you guys one of my ideas? Has anybody here played XCOM? I've done this before. In fact, you can still find the videos on my channel if you go back and look for them. An officer-only stream in Discord. You'll just watch me play it on Discord. I mean, if you're gonna watch me, I might as well get ad revenue from you. So, not to disparage. I mean, I don't know your gear situation. That's the only thing I can think that's holding that team back. But yeah, that team, I feel like should do more than normal. Is Marinix a hexer? It's a gear. Okay, yeah, got it. Okay. Gotcha. He is the only champion I need left for my clan boss to mythic comp team. Seeker? Yeah. Bro, you have Krisk. Why don't you just... I would... Yeah, Krisk, Ancora, and Ninja. I mean, that's basically a clan boss team right there. Maybe a buff extender if you have any. I don't know your roster. But you get some buff extension in there. Maybe a cooldown reducer if you've got one. I know that those are harder to come by, so likely you don't, but... maybe don't even need Ancora, to be honest. Well, you could do... Oh yeah, there's also the Doom Screech variant, yeah. I know your gear's not great, but hitting 300 speed isn't as hard as it may seem. Because you have to understand you're sacrificing everything to hit that speed. Oh, it's an attack percent chest? Doesn't matter. You're going for speed, right? Plus with Ascension and area bonuses now. They're just talking in general speeds. They're talking about a few different teams. Different versions of the Mytha teams. I'm pretty guilty of this, but I think people sleep on killable teams a little bit too much now. with the addition of Ascension and all of that. I can't show you my Demitha because she's on this one, but yeah, I mean, I hit that years ago now, and the speed limit, I hit that, and I did it with the blessing that you need for it. You don't need it, but the blessing that helps you get the improved stats. I say blessing, I mean mastery. What am I saying? Yeah, Lore of Steel makes a big difference if you use Lore of Steel and can get that. Yeah, like I can't show you my Eris is the speed needed for Myth 2, and she's in a poison set too. Again, you know your account better, but I see this all the time where people kind of like, and I do this too. This Vodka can attest to this. I do this all the time, where he'll be like, "You should build this team," and like, "Well, no, I can't build that team." He's like, "These are all the pieces. You have all of the pieces. You can build that team." Well, I need books. Like sometimes people will talk themselves out of. I said vodka, but I think I meant Sky Doodle. But yeah, it's something that happens, where we don't have faith in our own accounts sometimes. Killable is a way to go later on when you can overpower it. Don't have to worry about affinities and changing champs to keep unkillable going. Yeah, absolutely. I love having a killable team on my free-to-play. The Wixwell team, because actually my team on the main account fails a lot of times. Usually when it fails, I just spend some gems and get another key. It's not a big deal. But I do love the Wixwell team never fails, right? There's no, well, the affinity changed or anything. Like, yeah, I prefer killable teams if I can make them work. My thing is, the unkillable team that I built on the main account was back when I didn't really know Raid Shadow Legends. And that was just easier for me to accomplish than a killable team. But if you guys remember, like, look at what my ninja account, right? Like, here's my the killable team on the ninja account. I think I need to do, yeah, I think it's a 4 key on this affinity. So we'll run that. But this has a level 50. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 4 keying Nightmare. I'm 2 months in. Like, I'm sorry, I'm 4 keying a bad affinity Nightmare. I can 2 key a good affinity Nightmare. But yeah, this could be in part due to gear. This could be in part due to it just feels like, well, it's also a big part to do with Ninja, to be honest. Ninja is very, very strong. That's a perfect way to put it, Vodka. People say they can't, so they don't. But all they have to do is try. Perfectly well worded. Yeah, when in doubt, use Ninja. Exactly. Oh, but I'm sorry. I just want to be clear. I'm not trying to... The main point that I'm trying to get across is not directly related to your clan boss team. You know, based on your own words and your own gear concerns, you probably don't have a team that's better than what your unkillable team, once you get Seeker, will be able to do, right?
I just want to make sure that people don't fall into the same traps that I fall into, that we all fall into, where it's like, oh, we can't do that. For example, Jezzy, shout out to another officer in my clan. She had a really stacked account, and she was like, I don't want to say underperforming because there's no like requirement or anything, but she was performing at a certain level. She shared her roster. We looked at her roster and we said, you should be performing at this level. And she said, oh, really? And then by we, I mean Skydoodle, worked with her, and now she's kicking butt in the... she's kicking butt in Arena now. She's kicking butt everywhere in the game. Super proud of that. All right, well, we're going to do another one real quick here. So just a quick little note again about it. We are doing, it is 540 gems and 1 ancient shard. All you need to do is in the chat, if you have not already done so, type in road away, and that will enter you into the giveaway. And then you'll have a chance at getting the 540 gems and ancient shard. So I'm just going to allow anybody else that wants to enter. All you have to do is type in the chat road away, and that will enter you. It's one word, Jeremy Alexander. One word, road away. You can tell when I'm scrolling on this other screen because I start zooming in on Hydra. There you go. All right. So it looks like everybody has entered except for the previous winners or the people that are not interested. I do mind Freak. I don't like to necessarily take other people's content and put it on my channel. Not like I don't know. I just don't feel as comfortable with it as as other content creators. I see other content creators like do analyses on other people's videos, but I don't want to do that until I'm a part of the content creator program and I can reach out and say, hey, can I look at your video? I just don't want to ruffle feathers before I start building relationships. Who the F is this random guy making a video about my video, right? Stuff like that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and roll this one. Here we go. Congratulations, Carlos Martinez. So Carlos, what you're gonna need to do, there's 2 ways you can do this. You can put it in the chat. Your Plarium ID, which is this right here. You can go in here and copy it. You can either put that in the chat or you can message me in Discord directly. Yeah, Carlos, you got it. Or you can go to the Discord and message me directly and give me that Plarium ID code, and I will be able to get you those rewards. That's going to add you to the list. You guys should get those rewards in a couple of days. In fact, Blazin was just reaching out to me about it right now. So you may have heard me typing away there. That was talking to Blazin. So We're going to go ahead and knock out the last one for you guys, getting it done a little bit early. I'm going to wait until Carlos drops me his info so I don't forget him. And then once he does, we'll kick off the next one, okay? So no rush, Carlos. Just 30-some people waiting on you. All right, let me make sure. Okay. Sweet. All right, so I'm going to give everybody else another chance just to go ahead and, if you have not already typed it, Road Away in the chat. This will be our last.
Shoot him, Kevin!
Thank you, Neothin, for subscribing. I appreciate that. Caught me off guard a little bit there. But yeah, this is the last one that we will be doing. So our very last giveaway. Again, 540 gems, 1 ancient shard. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So, Road Away in the chat. I think everybody has done it. I don't see anybody else not doing it other than people that have already been selected. So, it looks like we are ready to go. That audio clip is from a good friend of mine. Let me see if he's actually online right now. No, he's not, unfortunately. So, he is a friend of mine that I played Apex with, and I had a wingman, and a guy was not looking at me. He was looking this way, and I shot at him like 15 times and missed, and he and he was dead. And he goes, "Shoot him, Kevin!" And it became his catchphrase with me. So anytime I miss a shot or anything, it was "Shoot him, Kevin!" And he sounds like that. That's his real voice and accent. And so I got him to record the line for me. Hey, so thank you, C-Boy. I appreciate that. But I am small. Hey, well, look, I'm at 2.2K now. That happened in the last week. Okay. And that's still smaller, right? That's still smaller. It's okay to be a small stream. You know what, guys? I want to be a small stream. I want to stay a small stream so we can have this. We don't have the drama. We don't have the craziness. I don't make a hot take and everybody blows up and says, "Oh my God, he's washed," or, you know, we can just have fun and be our community the way that we want to have our community. I don't need to be the biggest Raid Shadow Legends streamer or anything like that. I just want to have a nice community full of people that all care about helping people get better at the game. That's what I'm looking for, right? But yes, okay, let's do this last one. Again, last chance. If you have not entered, type Road Away in the chat to enter the giveaway. I still see one person. So if you, C-Boy, if you want to enter the giveaway, you can type Road Away. That's my plan, C-Boy. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And it's ROAD away, Michael. So you want to retype that one. It was me. I don't know why I came up with this word, but it's supposed to be road and giveaway combined, and it was a terrible idea. I should have just done giveaway in the chat or something easier. But okay, that looks like everybody currently in the chat has now entered and become an eligible user here. So we're going to roll the last one right now. Here we go. Frobbins, congratulations on winning the giveaway here. So what I need you to do, Frobins, is go ahead and go in here down to info and get your UMID here. I did just gain 800 subs in the last few days, Michael. That is correct. So, Frobins, go ahead and get the number and go ahead and either put that in chat or DM me in Discord. This is the link to my Discord. So back to the question about did I just gain 800 subs in the last few days? I usually get like around 1,000 views on or maybe 2,000 on a shard pull video. The shard pull video that I did most recently, not most recently, the one before that, where I did sacred shards and I got Teox and all that stuff, that did 5,000 views, which is way more, and most of them have become subscribers. So, yeah, very, very happy. I'm very, very lucky, very, very blessed. Well, okay, I'm not religious, so I don't like that word, but very lucky to have this going on. But yeah, Frobins, go ahead and get me that information because I want to make sure that I get all of them set up. Because if for what if you didn't want to give me that info, or if you were didn't want it, then I would just roll it again, right? So, hey, not serious. You have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. You think you sent it over? You did. Okay. One. Well, wait. Can I just do it like this, or is it gonna format it weird? Yeah, perfect. Cool. Now I can be done with that. Let's go, Roblox. Time getting short on Clash. All right, all right, all right. I'm gonna stick around till this stream ends. I appreciate that, Christopher. Now, I haven't talked about it much in the last couple of days because I've just been so busy with life and everything, but I was trying to promote the stream a little bit. The memberships. So, on YouTube, the equivalent of a Twitch subscription is a membership. I do have memberships as an offer. If anybody had ever considered becoming a member, this month I was trying to push it, but it kind of fell behind a lot of the other content that I've been making when it comes to Teox and everything. But it is a way to directly support me financially, just like a Twitch subscription would be. And I'm working on member-only content. I don't necessarily like hiding stuff behind a paywall. I'd rather it be more voluntary. I don't really want to hide like stuff, but I'm thinking about putting account takeovers for members. Like I do them for members, right? But I'm thinking about making it so you have to be a member to watch the VODs. So I'm considering it. I don't want to scare anybody into becoming a member. I'm just letting you guys know that's one thing that I'm thinking about to possibly expand my membership, because that is where I get the majority of the income as a streamer right now. Oh, also, real quick, since I have 32 of you in here, let's go ahead and do something. So I owe chat. So don't go anywhere just yet, guys, because I owe chat. So I owe chat 2 memberships that I forgot to do the other night. So there's 1 membership for Edward H. And there is the 2nd membership. And that one goes to... Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I don't get to pick those. I really don't. I literally just put in my information there. So, yo, I'm not subbed to the channel. You could just become subbed. Subscriptions are free. Just click that button. Subscribe. But yeah, so every time I do a shard pull, I gift a membership in the chat for every legendary that I pull. And I recently did a shard pull when I did the void shard pull that was so bad, and I pulled 2 legendaries. But at the time, I didn't have the money to do the donations, so I had to put that off until today. I've since gotten paid and am able to go ahead and give back to the audience. Now, again, I do account takeovers. The only requirement that I do for account takeovers, no big no big price hike or anything. I only do account takeovers for members. That's really my biggest offer that I have for members of the channel. So for people that have been gifted memberships, sometimes they get gifted a membership and then they come in and they get an account takeover and stuff like that. So if anybody's interested in an account takeover, you can I can do this, and that has the instructions on how to request an account takeover. The other thing too is I put it in there, the recruit one that I did after somebody asked, after C-Boy asked if he could join the clan. I did go ahead and put the recruit information in the chat. We are recruiting. We have a 2nd clan that we are recruiting to. That clan, well, sorry, we're recruiting to both clans. So fill out the application. If we deem that you're good enough, sorry, that's a bad way to put it, but if we deem that your account is developed enough to be in the Vanguard, we're going to put you in the Vanguard. That's the main clan. If we think that you need some development and want to learn from myself, Skydoodle, and other officers in the clan, we have a 2nd clan called the Militia, and that is where we're going to have my ninja account is going to go down to the Militia clan. Brad with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hammer. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Real big shout out to Brad. You heard me call him Hammer. He's a member of my clan, and he has come so far and is kind of like the heart and soul. I mean, like,
just active in chat. Love the guy. So happy to have him in the clan. And now happy to have him, you know, gift in Red. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. You're right. Thank you, Red. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. Oh, God. What is Hammer? I saw him in here earlier. I swear. I'm so embarrassed, man. These are those moments where it's like the stop streaming button is right there. I do, Mikolaj. I do. Good morning to you too. I'm sorry, Mikolaj. I'm so sorry that you missed the well, Red already knows how much I like Red. That's the thing. Red is one of the definitely one of the top members in my clan. Just no way to go around that. Yeah, you locked down a point. I think it was a couple of sieges ago, right, where you held a point for several victories. But today is not my day, man. You got that right. Also, a quick little message. I'm going to take tomorrow off from streaming. The main streaming tomorrow night. I'm not going to stream tomorrow night because so tomorrow is my daughter's jiu-jitsu class, and that won't interfere with streaming. Like, we'll be home, you know, long before I need to stream. But I really want to take a day, especially during Clan v Clan, because I want to get my score up. And I really want to take a day to try and play the game. Where I'm not just doing existing stuff. Like, I have other teams I want to build and champions I want to level. And I just haven't had the time between work and this. And parenting and now jiu-jitsu and, you know, everything, right? So I'm going to take a night off. Granted, I did have last night off, but I was watching football. Like, that wasn't time for myself. That was me watching the Commanders and Jaden Daniels be a beast. So, oh, another Commanders fan. Love to hear it, Neothin. My main account is kind of stacked now that I realize it. I had that wake-up call with Skydoodle. I'm right this time about who the person I'm talking about. Skydoodle was like, hey, you know you have, like, this team. And I'm like, oh, look at that. I have this team. Like, that made me realize that maybe my main account is a little stronger than I thought. Oh, I think I already did that, too. Oh, man, that's a good point. Not, like, great, but
for the difficulty that I was doing, that was better points than I thought I would get in Clan v Clan. Brad's yelling at me right now. Who is... What is Hammer's name, then? Oh, no, I didn't book him. Who did I book? Oh, I didn't book anybody. I still have 10 left. I booked Odin on the... oh, I booked Odin on this account. That's right. That's right. Yeah, so I fully booked out Odin. I'm still deciding who my next books should be on the free-to-play account. Yeah, we'll just go here. I'm hearing you out. What you got for me? I'll tell you what, the faster I book Kira the Watcher, the more likely I probably get End of Moonbeam, right? Oh, you invested in this champion? Let's go ahead and give you a reason to sacrifice her. Here you go. Might be the secret to getting Lady Mikage. Or getting End of Moonbeam, rather. Anybody know how many total hammer points are available right now? Want to know if I can go for the 5-star. Nah, I don't have that info memorized. Unfortunately, I apologize. $12.70. Thank you, chat. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm very excited to play with Thor. I'm a little concerned that I don't really have the good gear for him right now. Would like to get him in Savage, Lethal, or Merciless. See, this is why me staying up so late to do Hydra and Odin tournaments and all this crap. If I wasn't, I'd be much more articulate, and I would remember people's names in and who's who in my chat if I wasn't staying up all the time doing these crazy things. We just finished the Fae Doom Tower rotation and it's PRCBC Crafter Lethal. Thank you for the reminder, because I do forget to do that quite often. I would definitely be doing that. I still have another 2-hour Hydra run to do tonight, so I need to get cooking here. If this one does at least 200 million, I'll be happy. I would love for it to do 250 million, but I don't think I'm going to pull that one off. Although I am way ahead on damage on this particular run. I think it's the rotation is very beneficial to me. What do I think about Pinpoint? I think Pinpoint gear is great. I really like it for some... like I was talking about it today on Odin, I think it was. In Discord or in comments section. One or the other, I don't quite remember, but yeah. No, this is Ultra... Yeah, this is... sorry, I almost called it Ultra Nightmare. Yeah, this is Nightmare Hydra. Matt, yeah. This is my
I wouldn't call it my main team anymore because it actually does less damage than my Trunda team does, but this is my favorite team. I'll put it that way. As long as I like to be 1 million per boss turn. If I'm in that range, I'm happy. So I'm definitely happy with this run. And this has been a better run than most of my runs the last couple weeks. I'm wondering if it's affinity related or starter heads related. I'm not quite sure why I'm doing so much better this particular run. Yeah, I think Pinpoint's great. I would love to have more of it. Yeah. Well, and even early game, if you look at it from that perspective as well, even early game, you're getting accuracy so early on in the game. Maybe it's not the best, but being able to get that on additional items. And when I say not the best, because you get more accuracy from the other set, the Siege set, right? But still great. Full feral on your archer. Oh yeah. Yeah. I want that too. In fact, now that you mentioned that, my archer is probably going to get rebuilt. Because I straight up had never even considered that. I was only thinking of that as like filler pieces for accuracy and stuff. Not that I didn't want to complete the set for anybody, but I was thinking arena stuff, not Hydra. Yeah, she does. What, 3 debuffs, right? Decreased speed, hex, and the provoke. But the provoke obviously is only on one head, but I'm forfeit in that Discord. I joined back before Sun got his Arbiter. Oh, you're not talking to me. Got it. I missed a lot of that chat. Did you guys see the someone shared it in my Discord, the video that that one streamer, it was the same streamer that you just sent me, Freak. Sam Solstice dropped about Colred. Should give you more turn meter. Yeah, somebody in my Discord told me that I should comment on the video, and like I told them no because one, I don't like, what did I say? Oh, I would only be commenting to build my channel, and that's disingenuous, right? If I don't have any like legitimate input in something, I'm not going to comment. Don't feel free to not follow that rule on my channel and comment on everything, but as a content creator, I don't want to go into somebody else's space and just try to like leech viewers from that, right?
like when I go on the podcast for Blazin, you know, well, not just Blazin, for all the Knights of Teleria, right? They're gaining something out of that too. Like my audience is coming and watching their podcast, and now they're all getting that exposure too. So it's like give, win win, right? That's why you won't see somebody like Ash do a collaboration with me because it doesn't benefit him at all, right? I've got 2,000 subscribers. 1,500 of them are probably already subscribed to him too. I'm not saying he would never do it. I'm saying that it's unlikely because to my understanding, he's a very nice guy and would probably love to help out smaller creators, but who, Ash? There's one in your stuff that isn't subscribed to him, or at least if is never watched. I think I can get a full hit here. Nope. Everybody's got their own stuff that they like and want to see, right? I completely understand it. Why somebody may like one content creator and not like another. So I got no negativity from me on that. Wow, my Odin video did really good too. I've been so busy today with like I got home from work and immediately had to get all my Cranby Clan Point stuff done. So I hadn't really taken the time to look. But oh. Oh, bro, I'm gonna be so cooked when it comes to Hydra, man. This is a repeat offense that happens every Tuesday night, where I'm up until the butt crack of dawn doing Hydra. The good news is because I actually moved my free-to-play account over to a different clan. The free-to-play account is ineligible, so I just auto-battled it, and I got the max rewards for the chest, and I was like, I'm out. Bye. I try so hard, and by so hard, I mean not at all, to finish Hydra early. So I've never watched his content, and it's never come across my feed. I'll have to check out his stuff. Oh, shit. I mean, this is the better choice, though. That turn meter is a full ass turn meter, man. That was scary. Good news is it's probably the last time in this run that a Krizia gets eaten, so that's going to give me a pretty clear passage for another 50 million damage. And I feel like any minute now, it should be yelling at me about 1,500 turns. I think I'd rather cleanse and hope for a second turn. No. No such luck. This is why I'll probably have to end stream at some point in the near future. I'll let you guys see the end of this run because it's going so well and I'm not ashamed by it. And then we'll call it after this run. That way I can watch something while I'm doing my other run, the Trunda run. That sounds bad because it makes it sound like you guys are putting me to sleep. And that is not the case. I just feel really guilty yawning so much on stream. I also want to eat my sandwich that has been sitting here for 3 hours now. Probably should refrigerate it. In fact, I'm gonna do that. Let me put this in the fridge and then we'll finish up. I see that. Thank you. I wonder if I click on this other link. Oh, yeah.
We got some traffic. I'm laughing, vodka, because it's like I don't have a problem with it, of course, and you're the only moderator, so it doesn't matter. But it's really funny to see my chat, my Discord, just filling up with videos for another content creator. No, wait, no. No. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. I almost hesitated not to say anything, but I figured you would take it the right way. Like, it's totally fine. But you know how, like, other Discords would, you know, how dare you, you know. I get super anxious about that stuff. I'm sure you guys have figured that out, right? That's why I don't like watching other people's videos on stream and stuff. Because I'm always unless I know them, right? Like, I'd watch a Blazin video because I'm sure he'd, and if he didn't approve of it, he would just let me know, hey, I didn't like that you watched my video on your stream, right? And I'm sure most of them don't care, but there's this like fear in the back of my head that, like, if I watched a Hell Hades video, and even if I wasn't critical or whatever, but I was like using their content and to get views, it just makes me super nervous. All right, I'll watch. I'll add it to my backlog of videos. Here, let me see if I can drag this over real quick. So this is how I watch YouTube videos. So you'll see those are all tabs at the top. These are all videos that I need to watch or that I want to watch. And so, like, I pick them up and I basically, like, I refresh my subscriber tab. I find videos that I want to watch. And then I watch them while I play Raid Shadow Legends. Good night, Christopher. Drink lots of water. Man, you sound like my daughter. My daughter, because all I drink is Coke. And we don't let her drink it because it's bad for her, and we tell her that. That's a good point. That's how I've heard Ash say that's how he watches his videos. But yeah, my daughter is constantly like, Daddy, you need to drink more water. Like, yes, Cora, I do need to drink more water. You're right. This is really starting to turn into a bonkers run. Like, I'm 20 million, or sorry, I'm 15 million over my desired pace. I'm almost at 250 million, and I haven't even hit 1,500 turns yet. And I thought it would be coming very quickly, very soon, and it just hasn't yet. And I'm very happy. Hey, what's up, Beastin? And THC. I'm sorry that you guys missed the giveaway. No, she is a smart girl. I need to drink more water. I need to quit Coke altogether. It's just not that simple for me, unfortunately. it's become such an addiction for me that, like, when I go to like chicken in particular, if I eat chicken and I don't have a Coke to follow it up, it tastes awful. No, you're good, man. You're good. Like I said, I just feel sorry for you guys because you guys are always in my chat, and you know, I would have loved for you guys to have a chance to get some of those rewards, but you know. Well, I mean, Flakes, caffeine is a drug, right? And I'm not trying to over dramatize. I really am not. But I've tried so many times to quit when I was in the Air Force, and I had, like, my career was on the line. Like, I had, if I didn't pass a PT test, I would get kicked out of the Air Force. And I almost got demoted. I almost lost my rank because I failed too many PT tests. And one of the main reasons was because all I drank was Coca-Cola. If I was properly hydrated and taking care of my body in the proper way, I would have been, you know, it wouldn't have been a problem. But I couldn't stand it. Like, I had all the motivation in the world. My leadership would sit there and be like, watching what you know, coming in during lunchtime and being, what's that, you know? And it still wasn't enough motivation for me to quit. I did not know that about the addiction level of it. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I'm screwed here. No way to place Hex either. I do not want to hit the poison head, so I don't want to risk hitting this head and getting the wrong head. This is the only safe head for me to go after right now. And it's not that safe because of the AoE hit. I need them to get their next turn, and then I can place Hex out. I might not talk... Well, I still can. It's just unlucky because I wasn't paying proper attention. I'm actually going to hit the Fearhead here to heal. Because he had Hex.
Okay. So we can place block buffs now on this head. I don't think this is enough to go through, but it made a big dent, so I'm happy with that. We're okay. As long as Ancora's alive, we're okay. Wait, what happened? How did the heat... What happened here? They must have stole continuous heals. Alright, I can't AoE here. Alright. The Archer Queen needs to be revived because Archer Queen can heal my team. So we're going to heal here. We're going to take some poisons. That's fine. Nah, we're just done. We're done. Really unlucky. Really, really unlucky there. But, you know, it is what it is. That was a tough, like, just unfortunate Ugo not having the block buffs out. Bro, this clan too? Didn't they beat us in Clash? Maybe not. None of these names look familiar. Wait, are they a bigger clan and this is one of their sub-clans? I think that's what that is. Alright, so that's the Nightmare team. Now we can do the normal team. This is the fun one. This is one everybody wants to watch. Trunda, Mikage, Mishinaki. Didn't we say we were going to take out Mishinaki? This... Emek. Lydia. Oh no, Ugo just didn't... I just used the cooldown while the heads were dead. That was a mistake on my part. Because they came right back to life, and then like her stuff was on cooldown. So didn't we talk last week that I was going to take out Mishinaki and use my other Archer Queen? Wasn't that the plan that we talked about? I feel like we also talked about putting Lydia in protection, which is why I'm looking at this. It's going to be rough with an HP banner, though.
But we're only doing normal. She doesn't need crazy high accuracy, right? I didn't mean to take her out. I just was clicking. Alright, she has books where they matter. Oh, she has no masteries, though. Yeah, I hate to do it. I'm going to do Mishinaki. No, she's just better. Like, I don't necessarily have time to go and fix all of these champions, but... Are we in a thing? I'm just going to look over here just to save time. Yeah, we're in an artifact enhancement. All right, we're doing this. We're doing this. What you were saying, Feral on an archer would be really good. I do kind of want to build for damage a little bit, though. Yeah, I don't think I could pull off the Feral on her, unfortunately. Okay. So I definitely want to go... Okay. Yes. Yes. No buffs, so that's no good. Yes. I definitely want Lore of Steel, and I would like Cycle of Magic. I don't want Spirit Haste, though. And I do want Master Hexer. So over here... Yes. Yeah, we wouldn't theoretically have dead allies very often. Methodical. And I'll just take the extra damage. Like, I'll take the 3% over... Because there's no buffs, so no lasting... Or does she... I don't think she does buffs, right? just increase accuracy, and that's a self buff. That's, yeah. I want War Master, but yeah, I think I'll go Kill Streak and then War Master. Well, I also want to try and improve my Trunda team. Unfortunately, I do not see a way on my second archer to get Feral. Not even considering that I don't have any of the accessories. A reflex set would be interesting. Not 100% sure I can pull it off. It's a lot of crit damage, but let's take out the crit damage and look for crit rate. I really want to look for chests if possible. Slayer's not a bad choice. Get that extra crit rate. She's mostly AoE hits. I really like that piece. I do want to look and see if there's any reflex. No. So I don't think reflex is going to happen. Alright, so I need crit rate for sure. We'll just try on that one because it's the only one I have. We'll try this one on. And I'm not... I'll just take this to 12. So, can't get enough crit rate with this set. I mean, there is the chance that these roll really well, so we'll try that. Oh. Okay. Very slow. Very, very slow. No speed, but I get... Yeah. I mean, I'm already rocking a 5-star banner, so... Oh, it's got pretty good speed on it, though. Yeah, I don't have enough feral at all. And unfortunately, like, this build I don't think is good enough. 300 defense less. Way more crit damage. I don't know what neck I've got on. I'm assuming it's crit damage. Yeah. I mean, how much speed would this add, though? It's still a speed loss, yeah. Obviously, I don't have to go reflex. I was just looking for an opportunity. So. Alright. We're going to come back to this. I don't even think we really need the accuracy. Okay, I like that. And then for a helmet, I'm about to do that thing that you love. You know, I think I have some Slayer stuff. Perfect. I'm not using that, by the way. I still have to redo accessories. I would rather try use this. Oh, what am I doing? I don't need her to be super fast with the team that I'm doing. I think I want a defense. I was a little unlucky on rolls there. Hold on. Man, defense rings are hard to come by on this. Yeah, I think I leave the ring on her. Why is my barbarian here so bad? It's still a speed loss. There we go. There we go. It's the same. All right. Now we're better. Well, so here's the thing we got to consider, okay? I mean, would you So, if I was just to throw her in there, as she currently is, I mean, I could go full speed and accuracy if that's what you think I should do. But I'm looking to get additional damage out of her, you know? While also getting provokes and all that good stuff.
Shoot him, Kevin!
Oh, thank you, HUDs, for the subscription. Okay, so then... Well, I'd rather have the protection shield, I think. For the chance that I can make a protection set work here. What's up, Isaka? I don't think I can hit that on my Trunda. That's kind of my thought process for my team, right? Is like, do I need everyone else to be crazy fast if Trunda's not? Resistance. I don't want to go with an attack chest if I can help it. I mean, for normal, I guess resistance isn't bad. Yeah, I still need to build... Oh, that's the other thing we were going to build for this, was Atlanticus instead of Mikage. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it this week. Like, we're already 1 a.m. and this is still a really long run to go. We'll just use Mishinaki still. Lydia. Founder. Not a guaranteed reset every turn. Here, you'll see the team. I'm just gonna try this to see if we can kill her. Oh, worth a shot. So this is why we wanted Archer, right? For the decreased speed. I haven't taken a look at the new Void yet. What is it? No, I did remember. Yeah, I did see him actually. Hang on, something's going on. Sorry, my dog freaked out. Good on I don't know. His kit felt like Georgid for me when I watched the video. I'm not gonna go through and analyze it. I don't have time. My gut instinct is Heaven Cast, unless you have the Ignore Defense one. So he's not a reliable source. Nature's Wrath till 6-star. I gotta remember what Nature's Wrath does, because I always forget about it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that stupid panda. I'm too tired to try and be cheeky with you. No, he does, man. You know, you've won me over on him. I just like to troll you about him. That was a mistake. I should have hit her. The problem is I keep pulling crazy good champions, you know? I'm actually, here's to your point. The problem is I'm pulling S tier champions. Alright, Trunda, let me see you do your thing. Oh, please don't wake up. No! And it was the heads I didn't want to be woken up. No, I definitely want more. I want to build what I want to do is exactly what you said, feral set, all that stuff, right? But no, I agree. I need to bring my speed up a little bit. Red light, are you still in here? I think her cooldown should be up, right? Felt like that might have done a little more damage, but okay. Hydra. I mean, they're gonna have. I mean, they're using the same amount of keys as us too. I just want to give us a cushion. I kind of want to do a billion damage cushion, but that's like 2 hours of running at this point. Oh, pissing off. Thought I might get the kill there. So here's what I'm gonna do. So Thursday night, we're gonna fix my Hydra teams. On stream. We'll fix my Trunda team specifically, I suppose. Well, this is an unfortunate one. I mean, it paid off, so not too bad, but... I was gonna say something not dickish, and I certainly don't mean it in that way, but like I would love to take over and play all of your teams and all of that stuff. I just don't have the time. And so then I was like, my thought process was like, well, if you got more people to become members. Alright, we want to hit the blue head. I'm definitely down to do that, though. I wouldn't run your whole teams. No, I was just saying I wanna. If you want me to run it for 10 minutes, like you said, I would do that. You talking about yours? This auto? So I have a question though. Would you get more damage out of it if you did it manual? Right? Because wouldn't you have a better chance of picking the heads that she's going to target? Because you told me you want that she needs to target the... Not the... You pick heads. I got it. Okay. That makes sense. Alright. I don't mean to end in the middle of our conversation, but I am going to turn off the stream. This run is going to keep going, but I'm going to eat something to try and stay awake. I was off on the timing of that by 1 split second. Yeah, it was a great stream. So really quick, like before I go, I want to shout out Blazin. I want to shout out Red Light for the 5 gifted. That was awesome. I want to shout out all the winners. Congratulations. This was a great stream. Very, very fun and good for me. I'm very tired. Love you guys. I will see you all Thursday. I'm going to be refreshed. We're going to do Hydra. We're going to fix one of my teams. We're going to figure it out. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you all. I should have a recording coming out. I got to record it, but I'll record something. And then, but I'll see you guys next time I stream. Take care.